Understand the fundamental laws of gravity and how they relate to the hollow Earth theory with physicist Dr. The concept of a hollow Earth has been around for centuries, with ancient cultures proposing the idea of a hollow or empty Earth. Physicist Dr. Greene notes that a hollow Earth would defy fundamental laws of gravity, which dictate that mass attracts mass. According to Newton's law of universal gravitation, every point mass attracts every other point mass with a force proportional to the product of their masses. If the Earth were hollow, the gravitational force would be significantly weaker, and the planet would likely be unstable. Gravity measurements and seismic data from earthquakes suggest that the Earth's core is dense and solid, contradicting the hollow Earth theory. Discover the surprising symbiotic relationship between clownfish and sea anemones, where clownfish receive protection from predators and anemones get cleaned and fed. Clownfish and sea anemones have a unique symbiotic relationship in the ocean. Clownfish live among the anemone's stinging tentacles, which would be deadly to most fish. The clownfish receives protection from predators, which are deterred by the anemone's sting. In return, the clownfish helps keep the anemone clean by eating leftover food particles. The clownfish also feeds the anemone by producing waste that it can absorb for nutrients. This mutualistic bond is a key example of how different species can benefit each other in nature. The collapse of Lehman Brothers triggered a global credit crunch, leading to widespread job losses and home foreclosures. In 2008, the global financial crisis began with the U.S. housing market bubble bursting. Lehman Brothers' bankruptcy on the 15th of September 2008 triggered a global credit crunch. The crisis led to 8.7 million job losses in the U.S., with unemployment peaking at 10% in October 2009. Home foreclosures skyrocketed, with over 9.3 million American families losing their homes between 2009 and 2012. The global economy shrank by 2.2% in 2009, making it the worst recession since World War II. The U.S. government responded with a $787 billion stimulus package, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. Learn about the different types of ductwork materials, how to identify and seal leaks, and the importance of proper duct sizing and insulation for efficient heating and cooling. Flexible ducts are prone to kinking and crushing, reducing airflow by up to 50%. Leaky ducts can increase energy bills by 20–30% and reduce system lifespan. Properly sized ducts can improve heating and cooling efficiency by up to 20%. Insulated ducts can reduce heat loss by up to 75% in unconditioned spaces. Sealing duct leaks can improve indoor air quality by reducing moisture and pollutants. The average home loses 20–30% of its heated and cooled air through duct leaks and gaps. Learn about the potential security risks associated with IoT devices, including the Mirai botnet attack that infected millions of devices worldwide. The Internet of Things, IoT, connects over 22 billion devices worldwide, creating a vast attack surface. In 2016, the Mirai botnet attack infected over 600,000 IoT devices, causing widespread internet outages. Most IoT devices lack built-in security, making them vulnerable to hackers and cyber attacks. Default or weak passwords are used by 80% of IoT devices, making it easy for hackers to gain access. A single compromised IoT device can give hackers access to an entire network, causing catastrophic damage. By 2025, the IoT security market is expected to reach $40 billion as companies scramble to address these risks. Watch the shocking moment when Usain Bolt, the world's fastest man, false started in the 100 meters final at the 2011 World Championships. A rare mistake that stunned fans. Usain Bolt was the heavy favorite to win the 100 meters final at the 2011 World Championships. He had won 14 consecutive 100 meters finals leading up to the event, a remarkable streak. But, in the final, Bolt jumped the gun, resulting in a false start and disqualification. This was only the second false start of Bolt's career, and his first in a major championship. The crowd was stunned, with many fans unable to believe what they had just witnessed. The false start ultimately led to Jamaica's Johan Blake winning the gold medal instead. The US FDA estimates that 8 trillion microbeads enter the environment every day, harming aquatic life and contaminating our water supply. Microbeads are tiny plastic particles, often found in exfoliating scrubs and toothpaste. The US FDA estimates 8 trillion microbeads enter the environment daily, harming aquatic life. Microbeads can pass through water treatment plants and contaminate oceans, lakes, and rivers. The Microbead-Free Waters Act was passed in 2015 to phase out microbead use in the US. The act banned the manufacture and sale of microbeads in personal care products by 2017. Thanks to the act, an estimated 8 trillion microbeads are no longer entering US waterways daily. Pelé is one of only 4 players to score a hat-trick in the World Cup finals, doing so in 1958 against France. Pelé is the youngest player to score a hat-trick in the World Cup, at just 17 years and 239 days old. The 1958 World Cup final was played in front of 50,000 fans at the Rosunda Stadium in Solna, Sweden. Pelé's 3 goals against France came in a span of just 23 minutes, between the 52nd and 75th minutes. Pelé's hat-trick helped Brazil win their first ever World Cup title, defeating France 5-2. Only 3 other players have scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final: Jeff Hurst, Carly Lloyd, and Kylian Mbappé. Pelé's incredible performance in the 1958 World Cup final cemented his status as a football legend, earning him global recognition. Find out about Aaron Judge's unique superstition of tapping his bat on the dugout roof before each at-bat, and how it helps him get in the zone. Aaron Judge, the New York Yankees star slugger, has a unique pre-game ritual that has become iconic. He taps his bat on the dugout roof before each at-bat, a superstition that helps him focus. This quirky habit started in 2017, when Judge was a rookie, and has been a consistent part of his routine ever since. The bat tap is believed to bring Judge good luck and help him get in the right mindset for each at-bat. Judge's teammates and coaches have grown accustomed to the ritual, often cheering him on as he prepares to bat. The bat tap has become an integral part of Judge's identity as a player, symbolizing his fun and lighthearted approach to the game. Did you know that the ancient Egyptians used crocodile poop as toothpaste? Ancient Egyptians used crocodile poop as toothpaste, believing it cleaned teeth and freshened breath. In ancient Greece, people used a mixture of olive oil, honey, and crushed bones to clean their teeth. During the Middle Ages, people believed that bad breath was caused by demons living in the mouth. In the 18th century, people used powdered burnt bread as a toothpaste, believing it whitened teeth. In the late 19th century, toothpaste was sold in jars and contained ingredients like charcoal and burnt hooves. The first commercial toothpaste with fluoride was introduced in the 1950 seconds, revolutionizing oral hygiene.